So we last left you guys in LA, and then we decided to travel east to get out of the city for a little bit.
So we made it to the Salton Sea here, and there's no one here, which is really nice. It feels nice and open. Check it out.
So we decided to spend the night here, and there were only a few other RVs next to us. The next morning, we decided to get up and explore. Had a bit of an eventful morning. We had spent the night at the Salton Sea at a camp over there, a dry camp. And then this morning we got up and went out and explored with JJ. And then we were coming back to the campsite where we had stayed with a couple other RVs, and there was a couple dogs there. And one of them had already met JJ. He was a little bit bigger.
German Shepherd.
And he came over to JJ, and they were fine. And then there was this other dog that was just hanging out outside. It was kind of a medium-sized dog, and he was kind of growling, but he still seems, you know, kind of friendly. So he's approaching JJ, and we're like, okay, we'll let them kind of sniff each other and get to know each other and feel it out. And they were doing okay at first. Yeah,
they seemed to sniff each other without a problem, so we thought they were going to get along.
Yeah.
But pretty much right after that, I don't know what happened, but that other dog got aggressive and he started to get on top of JJ. So JJ was on the ground and making really loud,
like yelping, like,
yeah, yelping
like he was
on
in
the
pain.
ground.
Like we've never heard him make that noise
so
before.
I immediately took him from the ground and checked him to see if anything was wrong, which we didn't see anything at the time.
Right, he seemed fine. He was just like traumatized, and like we thought he was just scared maybe, like we didn't think he was actually like physically hurt.
Right.
But we just knew that we needed to remove him from the situation, so I brought him back to the van.
Right, and then here we checked him and she found a bump underneath his freaking chin.
It's like right here, it's like huge, and it was like swollen, and we, you know, obviously like we hadn't noticed that before this event happened, so
he was like, acting fine,
right,
in the morning.
He was acting fine the whole morning, and you could tell too, like he was just like shaking and like had his tail tucked in and just like seemed like super scared still. And so we decided we needed to take him to the vet or the animal hospital because we wanted to get it checked out, make sure he was okay.
Right.
So I called around and found one. It was like a 50-minute drive. So we drove here right away and took him in, and luckily they were able to see him right away, get him checked out, and they say for the most part they think he's fine. Yeah,
they pretty much confirmed what we originally thought though, that it was he pretty much got bitten, so now he's all swollen up and he has a bump underneath his chin, which we were really scared that it could have been internal bleeding,
because it was like red and like bruised.
Right. So we took him in. They were able to see him right away, and we're lucky that that they were able to take care of him, and they pretty much recommended that he stay in the hospital just in case the swelling got bigger.
Yeah, for a couple hours, just to keep an eye on him.
And obviously they're going to treat him for it, give inject him with some stuff. But pretty much it was a weird situation because the people that were next to us in an RV had their dog running around like he was a well-behaved dog, which didn't seem like it to us because he pretty much came to our dog and started growling and attacked him.
Yeah, and it was weird because like obviously the owners like heard the situation that was going down, like JJ like yelping, so they came out and they're like, oh my god, is he okay? And like, you know, we were like, yeah, he's fine, because at the time we didn't notice anything was wrong, and we were just kind of like overwhelmed with the situation and just like wanted to get him out of there. But I guess what we should have done before we left is told them that he was actually hurt, and let them know that and let them know that they need to like be watching their dog better around smaller dogs, because he was fine around the big dog. But
that's really the main thing. Obviously we're gonna pay for it and everything, but they should have known that their dog is really not that well behaved.
Right.
So I don't know if it's worth going back. She doesn't want to.
No, it's not worth driving 50 minutes just to tell them that. But we kind of know for next time too, like, to keep an eye and pick him up if we're like have any bad feelings whatsoever. Just, and we think JJ's probably gonna be traumatized now. Yeah. So
and camp, but there's no other people too, just because we will avoid that situation, and we like that better anyways.
Yeah. And today is my first day of work. Yeah. So I'm gonna be working while we're waiting for JJ to be ready to be picked up from the hospital. Right. So
that'll be interesting. Going to get our baby now.
Yeah, go pick him up from the vet. See how he is. Poor baby. Oh, it looks so gross and painful.
He's still kicking though.
So we are grateful that JJ, you know, ended up being fine. We just have to be giving him antibiotics and icing the bite area to reduce the swelling, and just keeping an eye on him, you know, make sure he's recovering okay. But we're just glad it wasn't any worse than it was. Yeah.
So from this experience, we've learned that if we see other dogs while we're walking him, and if they're off the leash and if their owner's not around, we should definitely pick them up just to be on the safer side. And also we think it's a good camping etiquette if you have a dog to either have him on a leash, tied up, or if you feel comfortable enough to let him roam around, definitely be close enough that you can keep an eye on him or her.
So we hope that this video was informative and that you learned more about what it's like having a pet in the van and how to deal with emergency situations with them.
Yeah, so we hope to be going to Joshua Tree next, and we'll be doing a video on that, so keep your eye out for that. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to follow us on our journey, please subscribe to our channel. See you next time.